We're back. Alright, more Satisfactory. I just tried building a storage container on top of another storage container. This one, really all I'm doing with it is throwing my plant matter in here, just because I have too much of it. We're still working through the logs. I haven't really cut down any more, which I probably should. But, wait, why is there a box down here? Okay. Probably from me destroying and rebuilding this belt a couple times. Biofuel. My biofuel is going well. We have a good amount of it. Inventory. I feel like I have way too much junk all the time. I'm going to go dump this, and we can check how many of these I've made. Probably not that many. Oh no, we've made 57. Nowhere near 500, but it's a decent number. Okay, what else happened? I turned all of my power slugs into whatever they're called. To these things. Power shards. And I put a few of them into making more of the rods and more of the plates. Because I was consuming more plates than I was making. Now I'm making as many as we can supply this iron. It took 2 power shards to get there. Because of the power shard use, though, my max consumption is higher than my capacity. If my copper ever turns back on, I think copper's done being used, then we will trip the power grid. The other ones I sped up were the 2 rod makers, but I only sped them up once each. Is this belt saturated? It shouldn't be, because these make 22.5 per minute with just one of these. So yeah, I spent 4 of the power things. I thought about putting more of the power things into the burners, but then they just burn through the fuel more quickly and at different rates. It'd be better just to make more burners for now. I do want more power slugs though, so I'm glad I hunted those down. They're super useful. I could actually up my concrete production. It feels like I have plenty of concrete. Falter Fire said I need lots, but Falter Fire builds with foundations like crazy, and I don't know if I'm going to do that, because that does not sound fun to me. I'm guessing, yeah, that's completely full. I'm guessing this is full as well. No, it's getting there. Okay, good info. So we are looking for this bounce pad. God, it feels so slow when you're not moving by bounce pad. I would like to put a foundation on the back side of this, just so that I can quickly... Or a ramp. We could build a ramp. Foundations. Ramps. Okay, it is going to intersect with things a little bit. What if I, instead of that, just hit 5? Ooh, and did that. That seems doable. And then put a 2-meter ramp. It's not really the height that I want, but it's close enough. Now, I should be able to jump onto the jump pad. It's amazing. The game freaked out a little bit. Oh, come on. You could have landed on that jump pad. Someday, I'm going to get these jump pads to all be perfect like that. I think it depends where you land on the jump pad, maybe. Okay, don't jump all the way off. Cool. We want to check this. We now have tier 3 and 4, and this is the thing that I wanted most of all. So all we need is 50 rotors, which I'm not going to have, 150 iron plates, which I might have, and then a bunch of cable. This is most important. Coal generator. Water extractor. Why do we need water? Pipeline pump. Fluid buffer. Scanner. Coal up. Okay. I don't know. We can look at these other... We could get a tractor. Interesting. Can be automated to pick up and deliver resources at truck stations. Truck station. Inventory slot. Basic steel production. Oh, okay, so steel is the next thing. We need a foundry. Okay, let's not worry about this too much yet. Improved combat, a Xeno Basher. I want it. A hand slot, an inventory slot. Advanced steel. Miner Mark II. I'm not even using the current places that much. Yes, I want this. Expanded power. I need a bunch of steel beams. Otherwise, this doesn't even seem that expensive. I thought that said transformer for some reason, and I was gonna freak out a little bit. Not that much. We can get batteries. Hypertubes. Hypertubes sound cheaty, but I'm probably gonna use those at some point. Industrial storage container. 48 slots. 2 inputs and 2 outputs. It looks a lot like 2 stacked storage containers. Not gonna lie. Mark III, 270 per second. Blueprint. Blueprint designer. Wait. This might be like game changing. Okay. Good to know. So, coal power. You are the priority. You can have this. You can have this. And that's it. So we need 50 rotors. I have 2 milestones right now. 150 of these. Okay. I can do that. I can totally do that. We're gonna get coal power, and then I can stop dealing with this organic stuff. Although, I now have my organic stuff, like, figured out, as well as I'm going to get it figured out, I guess. I keep jumping at the wrong spot. So far, that green jello thing has been completely useless. That would go the wrong direction. I need jump pads facing this way. I need more jump pads. They do seem really good. But they are a little bit of work to get set up. Alright, so my beautiful organized base. We are over here to get rotors, which aren't going to be here yet. I am going to disconnect this. Give me that. Bam, you're disconnected. These, I don't think I have to disconnect because they're backed up. Although, it'll start to get through the backlog. Okay, maybe I'm wrong. I don't have enough. So, if I come over here... Oh, there'll be a bunch in storage. There's a bunch of rotors in storage. I can reconnect things. Okay, I don't need that many. So we control click? No. Shift click? No. Shift... right click? Yes! Okay, let's hook this back up now. Mistakes were made. I would like to put you back. I do want to up the production of everything. But first I need coal. Once I get coal, we can up the production of all of it. So I've got... I did not get the rotors that I need. We want to right-click this, to right-click it again, to right-click that again. Okay, that's like 50 rotors. So now, I have this, I have the rotors, I need more cable, which could trip my grid when I go pick up this cable, but let's hope it doesn't. That concrete has just been going 24/7 ever since it got installed. Good stuff. Okay, see if that trips the grid. If it does, my jump pads will stop too. I like this ramp. Oh, I like the ramp less. What? It's so good. This makes me happy that I didn't move the hub, just so that I can use the jump pads. Put this in, put this in, put this in. Push the button. Coal power is unlocked.
Coal is an improved alternative power source to biomass and can be fully automated if provided water with the new pipeline buildings and power throughout the initial setup. Coal has been added to the resource scanner.
Coal has been
Ensure
added.
the close proximity of water to the coal production line. Note, pumps will aid in vertical transport of fluids through pipes. Note, throughput and volume indicators are added to each pipe section automatically.
Okay. That will be fun to get to figure out. Alright, so next up. I don't know if this one's super necessary. Steel production probably is. And this all seems doable. So let's select that milestone. And I'll even give you... Oh, I would give you the concrete. Here, I'm going to leave this concrete here. What else do you want? You want these frames. I might need those frames. Wire. You can have wire... Yeah. Cool. I can pick up more wire. More wire, more concrete. I don't know if I need more concrete, really. That should be plenty of wire. What about cable? I already have some cable. Let's take a little bit more. Okay, so now, power. Coal generator. Burns coal to boil water. The produced steam rotates turbines to generate electricity for the power grid. Has a conveyor belt and pipe input, so both the coal and water supply can be automated. Caution, always generates at the set clock speed. Shuts down if fuel requirements are not met. 75 megawatts. This does 30, so this is equal to 2.5 of these. Yes. And I have 5 of these currently, so I need 2 of these minimum, but really I want at least 3. Okay. But even getting 1 would help supplement so that I don't have to use as much solid fuel. Okay, fitting through here. Not the best. To get coal, we hit V. We can scan for so much more stuff. What about sulfur? Just curious. Sulfur, 426. Okay, what about quartz? No quartz? Oh god. Wait, 240, that's even closer. I am very confused. Let's hit M. The quartz isn't even far. Well, no, it's a little ways. Why did that ping go so slow? Weird. Okay, I don't currently need that. The thing that I currently need is... Ooh, Caterium. This. And we already know it's going to be this way, because I found it before. How far is it? 388. Is it really 388? Yeah? How much building stuff do I have? Kind of depends how much this costs. Oh, it costs rotors and it costs a bunch of those plates. Other than that, we're going to need miners. Right? Yeah. Production. Ooh, water extractor. We're going to need that as well. So I'm going to need a bunch of rotors. I'm also going to need that copper sheet. Probably going to need a bunch of copper sheet. Okay, let's start getting this stuff. I think I'm just going to take all of these and all of these. Thank you. Give me that. I want it. Okay. Copper sheet. I wonder if I do have to expand the power over here. Or start underclocking those ones that I'm currently overclocking. I already have a bunch of this biofuel. But I might need even more. Let's load up all of these generators again. Five generators. 6 would start to feel pretty excessive, but I might need to. No, I could shut off. I can switch over my copper production. I don't need to keep making what I'm making. That's a better solution. So like this, select recipe. Copper sheet. Needs copper ingots. Okay, select recipe. Go back to cable. Cool. So like this could start doing select recipe, copper sheet. 10 per minute, 20 ingots. That should work no problem. Middle click this. Do that. Put this. How? Easy game. Start loading that stuff. Pod returns in 1 minute. I don't actually care about that. I do need to start making these frames as well, but I think they're pretty expensive. I don't remember. The main thing is we're starting to make copper sheets. I could speed this up. Do I think that's necessary? I don't know if it's necessary. How much? It'll bring this from 4 to 6. 6.8. Good to know. 30 per minute. Oh, I'm not even producing that many sheets per minute. You only make 30 per... So I'd have to also up this. But once this cable backs up, that's not true. And the cable should back up fairly quick. The cable is backed up. This one's not backed up yet, but it will. Pretty quickly. As soon as it hits 200. So it does use more power to speed these up than it would if I just built an entire another setup. But I think I'm happy with that. Give me some of this. Eventually it will back up on copper enough. Oh, do I have excess copper? I totally do. You can have that. That might be enough copper to keep it busy. And I probably have even more in this box. I'm not trying to expand my power grid anymore until we add coal. Okay, cool. Anything else? I could put some of this stuff in here. I don't need the berries. I do need that miner, actually. What else? I don't need this yet. What is this one? Copper sheet. Right. I don't need these gifts. I think everything else I need. Sulfur I don't need. This I don't need. Okay, perfect. Let's go back, put the copper into here. Pick up whatever sheets it's made so far. That is not the thing. This is the thing. I would like to get rid of this just to free up my inventory space. It's going to go through the copper somewhat quick. Except that that means that it's going to be backing up on the conveyor belts because these are full. Can I just dump this on the conveyor belts somehow? Probably not. Listen, you don't even need that much. 4 pieces. Okay. As soon as it... oh, darn it. Give me one more space. Perfect. Otherwise, I was going to go dump it into this storage container, but that doesn't make as much sense. Okay, I guess it's in transport. All right, we got some copper sheets. Enough? Hopefully enough. What else do I need? We need to make a miner. I have tons of concrete. Water extractor is very expensive. What about logistics pipe? Oh no, it's going to want so much copper. Pump wants rotors. Yeah, it's going to want those copper sheets like crazy, so I might have to wait for more of that. Fluid buffer. Ooh, a tank. We could make that. Shouldn't be necessary, but I should probably still do it. Was there anything new in this? Doesn't look like it. Anything new over here? Don't think so. Okay. Anything new in here? Xenozapper. These are all the same. Oh, portable miner. That was the thing that I was thinking I need to make. I don't know if I really need 3 of them, but we'll see. So I probably want more rods. Do I want more sheets? Iron plate. Iron plate. I have a bunch of iron plate. I probably don't need these iron ingots, but these are full. This one might not be full. Iron ingot. Iron ingot. Yeah, this is why I sped up my rod production. Because we're eating through those rods like crazy. Alright, let's just go I want the copper sheets. Let's go get the copper sheets. Then, let's go over to the coal. Little bit of an overshoot. Bam. 49 more is good. 50 more is even better. If we can get 1 coal generator online, that's enough. But really, we want to get 3. If there's enough coal to support it, which there probably is. V, coal. Double ping. It's not that far. Oh, that's where lots of coal is. Okay, cool. Hopefully I can just use this small bit as a first setup. That's not the weapon that I was looking for. Although, I could be chopping down trees on the way a bit. I will probably need more wood still. I don't know if I will need more wood. Actually, never mind. Hopefully I won't. So instead of that, I should be scanning for things. Power slugs. Especially if we could find a pink one, that would be amazing. The problem is they're usually well defended. Oh, there's a yellow one. Yellow one is worth 2. Where is it? Darn it. Oh no, it's a blue one. How do I get to it? I kind of like that one's location. Wait, is there another? There's totally another. And I thought I saw the sparkles from a yellow one. Don't think I won't zap you from up here. What are you? Evil spider thing. Are they fighting each other? No way. They are! You killed the spider for me. I need that corpse. I will fight you. I'm at like full health. And you're probably already weak. From fighting the spider, maybe? Where did you go? There you are. They're very tricky. You're also very dead. Did you drop a corpse? You did. Good stuff. Okay, so now, if we go back to this. Oh, it's going to be in the cave below me, I bet. Which is where that spider would have come from. Wait, maybe there's not a cave below me. Shouldn't I see sparkles from the center of this? I don't think it's right here. I think it's below here. I don't really understand what's new. Oh. So Stinger is pretty easy to kill. But it moves quick and it's creepy looking. But it's very weak. Or that one was already injured somehow. Okay, I'm supposed to be doing coal things. I should only do power slugs when I'm doing dedicated power slug searches because, wow, this gets distracting. It's like right here. Now that I can scan for this, there really isn't much reason to get these small nodes like that. Are you up in a tree? Okay, let's go back, ping for coal. $160 meters. It's not far. What is this one? Copper. I could set up additional pipe making over here. Close to the power. Would that make sense? Maybe. Okay, I'm going to have to fight you. Is it just the one of you? I think so. I'll do that. Where did you go? I hate these things. There it is. I have a lot of health. I'll just tank it. As long as you die. That's all I care about. Okay, there's the thing. Build the miner. My hope is that if I start building here, they'll stop respawning, but I don't know if that's true. That's just a hope. Alright. So I want this. You jerk. Right there. Okay. Yeah, you better run. If you circle around them, they don't seem like they're able to handle that too well. We got the remains. Okay, this was built. Can I remove this? No. That's fine. So now, you are supposed to have 2 inputs, I think. Coal. Coal per minute. Megawatts. No power. You're supposed to be making me power. Clock speed. Right, this generates the coal. Then from that, I want... So I could mine the coal to get it started. Power. Coal generator. I have tons of space. Bam. So now we need pipe. To get pipe, really, I'm going to need to supply water. To get water, there's probably water nearby, but it's going to be at a low point, almost definitely. That looks like water. I'm guessing the other coal veins, the water might be more difficult to get to, because they're more advanced. But it shouldn't really matter. I have a crate. Free stuff. Holy, why do I have so much stuff? Oh no. A lot of that is crap. I would like to pick up that crate. So I'm going to come up here and build a crate just to hold junk. That is like super junk. Okay, we want logistics? No. Organization, personal storage box. This can go right there. And I would like to fill this with all of the junk. So that's junk, that's junk. Power slug is kind of junk, but not really. Stinger remains I kind of need, but right now it's junk. All of this ore is pretty much junk. Bauxite is junk. Presents are junk. One coil is kind of junk. This grass is junk. Wood is junk. That's junk. Okay. What is... Oh, chainsaw. Right now, I don't need the chainsaw. Okay, good stuff. So, the next thing I do need, I still want to empty out that crate. And then we got to get this water up here. If I look at the map, it's just the one crate right here. So that thing ahead of me is probably death. God, it still has more junk. That thing looks like death. Alright, Q. We want production. Water extractor. This thing looks pretty massive. I'm going to have to power it. Shouldn't be a problem. I should set all of this up on my toolbar for sure. We want logistics, pipeline. This will go as number 1. Pipeline junction. Oh, I'm going to need this pump. Encroaching other objects clearance. Okay. So I would like this to come up to here, I think. And then I'll just put the pump on the line in theory. In theory. Perfect. So we want it as low down as possible, I think, so that it starts to speed up the water. It shouldn't really matter, but maybe it does. Next up, we want a power pole. power pole goes to the pump. This is where I'm going to start to run out of this copper pretty quick. $13 pieces. This power line can come all the way up to where? To right there. Oh, when I saw the Christmas gifts flying through the air, that was me completing the research with the Christmas gifts. I just saw the copper go flying through the air when I built with it. Now I understand all these episodes later. Totally. It kind of actually makes sense that these pipes could go underground, because you would partially bury these. So the clipping doesn't bother me as much with those. And it really doesn't bother me with the other things, because I don't care. The game allows it, so screw it. Good enough for me. I would prefer it if that belt didn't intersect, which I can fix that. If it's something that minor, I might as well fix it. Plus, this will allow me to climb over things. We'll just... Putting the stanchion on top feels lame. So my hope that you would stop showing up once I built here was not realized. I'm going to zap you. These stupid buildings are going to get in my way, but maybe they'll get in your way too. I see you. You're a zoomer. Not enough space. Okay, let's go drop off junk. How did I have so much junk early? Because I was running around with a bunch of junk. Okay, control click this. Click this, click this. Good enough. Here, I don't need that on me right now, even though I do plan on researching that soon. Where did I just fight you? I might never find it. I fought you, like, right here. I'm going to end up fighting tons of them eventually, but right now, that is one of the things I need to progress with my research. I need protein. I can't find it. Your corpse is lost. You died for nothing. That's even worse. Okay, so we were supposed to be hooking this up before I got interrupted. I was going to do that. Right there. That feels very high, but whatever. That's what I'm doing. Really, that means I can run underneath this, which is kind of cool. It's very steep, but that's alright. You, if I give you coal, are you going to overheat immediately? Current water, or current amount in building. So to get the water going, I think I'm going to have to build a biogenerator. I can do that. I was hoping to be able to kick it off with coal, but that doesn't seem to be the case. And maybe I should just leave this generator in case I need to turn it back on in the future, but hopefully that should never really happen. So you just want this. With that, the water should start pumping. Max consumption is 29, production is 29, capacity is 30. It might be perfect. 1 coal, 15 per minute. How much is this going to mine? 75 megawatts. So once this is working, my capacity should shoot up. Didn't it say there was something to monitor the water? Ooh, the coal is running. The water's coming from further, though. Oh, flow rate. Current amount in pipe. Flow rate. Max flow rate is 300. Pipe segment. Full pipe network. Flush. I feel like it has to run for a little bit before I get to decide, like, if it needs another pump. Also, this thing's not going to be able to consume all that much water, I assume. Why is this so steep? There we go. I'm guessing it's going to take a while to really figure out the water thing, but this should be plenty, I would assume. 45 meters cubed per minute. That's a lot of water. None of it has reached here yet. But in theory, you could do 300, and you only need 45. But I might put in overclockers. Really, the overclockers should be in the mining things, since that's what I'm most limited on. Eventually, it should be in those. Like late game, I'm guessing you max out all of these. But maybe not. Still waiting on water. It might not be able to make it all the way up. Or there might be a break in it that I just didn't realize. Maybe I need multiple pumps. Water or current amount in pipe. Okay, I'm guessing I need another pump. Do I need them for like every vertical segment? Flow rate, current amount. Why does this one have blue and the other one did not? There's water in there. There's not water in here. I'm going to put logistics, this pump right here. Here? Put it down there. Pipeline pump. Flow rate, max flow rate, head lift, 1.5 meters. Recommended max head lift, 20 meters. Okay, so the real question is, How high am I trying to raise that water? Also, is it possible to build production, this water extractor, higher above the water? Like, could I build it and then raise it up? Because if I could, that would save me a lot of the liquid head lift. This pump is doing things. Okay, let's go under the pipe. I cannot go under the pipe. Questionable building decisions have been made. Okay, we have water. Do we have enough water? Who knows? Still no water. Okay, we're getting water. Hey! Wait a second. Capacity 30. No, that's just when the coal kicks on. Okay, no power. Let's go look at this one. Head lift. I probably need more down below. Biomass burner. Still not seeing water. No water. Am I missing anything? I'm gonna go try putting a pump further down, because that's a long segment without a pump. Let's put one right here. I should control click the other one. Or center click. Bam. I am running out of the flat copper. Let's just put a pole right here, just in case we need it. Broken fuse. That's possibly a good sign. As weird as that sounds. Or it's just because we're using too much power. So really, I should be able to shut off this one. You don't need to go. You go to standby. That should save me a little bit of power. You. Max consumption, 37. Okay. Build another. Okay, we will destroy this one. You can also have solid fuel. You're on. Capacity 60 megawatts. Okay, we have tons of flow. You should be running now. Coal generator. Capacity 135. Why is it only 135 when I expect it to be... Oh no, that's right. 105 plus another 30. Okay. Tons of water coming up. Max flow rate. Flow rate. Amount in pipe. 60 out of 60. I don't know if this could fuel another coal thing or not. I don't... The water seems confusing. 300... It seems like it should be able to supply a bunch, and if anything, I would just need to add more pumps. I'm going to have to hook this up to my main grid eventually, but god, that's going to be bad if it trips the whole grid, which I'm guessing is why they gave me the ability to add batteries. Can I make those already? Water extractor. Oh, I can make a water tank. That would help. But I only have 4 copper sheets, so I'm going to need more. Walls. So the storage fluid buffer. I would like this. Input and output. Yeah. Yeah. Pipe junctions. Like, really, I might even just want a whole bunch of that liquid storage. I don't see any reason not to, really. It's fairly cheap. I mean, those frames cost a little bit. Personal storage box. Before I head back, there were things in here that I wanted. This can go back with me. This can go back. These can come back. You can come back. I don't really need this, but I guess I take it just because I don't need it up here either. Well, no, because it can work as fuel. I'll leave it, just in case it's necessary for some reason. So the big thing I want is to run cable back to my other base. Even though that's a little bit scary. The other base is space elevator right there. How far away is that? Really far. How are we doing for time? 52 minutes. I think that's going to be a next episode thing. For now, we got coal power online. That is going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching.